Hello, my name is Dr. Donyaprueth Sriwannopas. I'm from NIDA Business School in Bangkok, Thailand. And today I would like to present my research on Thailand's digital wallet phase 2. This is the continuation of my research from last year. Let me share with you the slides. So the title is Digital Wallet Policy in Thailand, the analysis of the second phase. The introduction, this research paper examines the second phase of Thailand's 10,000 baht digital wallet or cash handout program implemented as part of the government's economic relief in recent years. Once the Pheu Thai party formed the government, the party proposed Mr. Sethar Thavisin as a prime minister. He came into the political scene and proposed the 10,000 baht digital cash giveaway campaign. However, there have been a lot of controversial issues regarding this campaign. For example, he said he would not get a loan for this campaign. After he took the office, he changed his words and said he would need to get a loan for this campaign. Subsequently, Mr. Sethar was ousted of the office because of his illegal institution of one minister who was convicted before. This is against the law, and therefore Mr. Sethar was disqualified as a prime minister. After his disqualification, the Pheu Thai party has elected Ms. Paetongtarn Shinawatra as the prime minister. She is not only the youngest prime minister in history, but also the most inexperienced, both in businesses and politics. She is a daughter of former Prime Minister Mr. Thaksin Shinawatra, a millionaire who was ousted of Thailand 10 years ago and just came back last year. The government, despite the strong warnings from many parties, including the central bank, continues the 10,000 baht digital wallet scheme. The first phase was given to the most vulnerable groups, the elderly and the poor. The money was not even given in the digital form as it was first planned because of the demand for quick payment from the citizens. So the 10,000 baht cash was transferred through the recipient's bank accounts. The research objectives is to try to estimate the impacts of this 10,000 baht cash program and to explore case studies in other countries that succeeded in using the same type of programs and to provide recommendations to the Thai government on this program. This research utilizes both quantitative and qualitative data from various sources, government reports and statistics, economic indicators, media reports, and case study analysis from many countries. The results of the research show that there are problems in many areas. In the verification process, there are still various problems. Quite a major portion of the qualified recipients still did not receive the money in the first phase. There are still problems with those who do not have digital access and the cross-checking with the other relief program database and the appeal process for rejected applications. There are also problems on the immediate economic effects. The circulation of money in local markets was expected to be high. However, the effects were not as high as expected because most of the money was spent on household needs and 15% was spent on paying the debt and the rest on entertainment purpose. There are also problems in long-term economic implications. The first one is the fiscal burden. It put the pressure on the national budget, potentially leading to increased public debt. The second one is inflation risk. Sudden increase in consumer spending due to the digital wallet can contribute to the demand pull inflation. The third one, economic inefficiency. Temporary cash injections may not lead to long-term sustainable growth. The fourth, market distortions. Uneven distribution of spending across sectors can lead to imbalances in economic activity. The fifth, dependence on government support. The sixth, monetary policy challenges. That it presents the difficulties in predicting consumer behavior, which may hinder effective policy making. Let's look at case studies of successful implementation. Singapore has implemented Singapore's Skill Future Credit Program integration model. It provides direct cash credits of $500 Singapore dollars to all citizens, and it resulted in over 700,000 Singaporeans have used the programs, increased workforce adaptability, higher employment rates in new sectors. In South Korea, it has implemented the Digital New Deal integration model. It provided cash support tied to digital upskilling and resulted in the scheme that created 900,000 new digital jobs, digitalized 160,000 SMEs, and increased online business adoption by 40%. In Brazil, the cash transfers were linked to micro entrepreneurship and resulted in 2 million beneficiaries started businesses, 45% reduction in extreme poverty, and increased formal market participation. In Israel, the same kind of cash funding for startups were implemented, and it created 6,000 new tech startups, attract $10 billion in foreign investment, and develop global technology hub status. In conclusion, in order to be successful, like many countries that I have mentioned before, the second phase of Thailand's 10,000 baht cash handout program must achieve its primary goal in providing immediate financial support to eligible citizens. And in the future, after analyzing many case studies internationally, there are recommendations for improvement that this research can suggest. Develop more accurate recipient screening systems, integrate with long-term economic development measures, improve monitoring and evaluation systems, promote efficient spending behavior, create better targeting mechanism, and develop sustainable social protection program. With such measures, I'm sure that Thailand could go through this difficulty during the first phase and the second phase smoothly and get the results that we expected. Thank you very much. If you have any other questions, feel free to contact me at donya.nida@gmail.com. Thank you very much.